Hello Virgo, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So this is a general love reading, and it won't resonate with everybody out there. So do take the parts that do. Apply them to yourself. My God, I can't speak. Apply them to yourself. And if they don't, then that just means right now that this is not the message that you're supposed to hear. Yeah, somebody's very overwhelmed. This is the crisis card. No wonder I can't speak. Okay. Wow, this person that you're dealing with, the first thing that's on their mind, they're trying to set things straight, I'm getting. They're trying to set things straight and trying to do the things right. But they keep making mistakes. Repetitively. Rhythms. No, there's two here. This could be somebody that you've had a relationship with. This could be a situationship. This could also be simply someone exchanging glances with someone else, and you know that there's something special there. However, no one's speaking up about it. So some of you may feel that this energy is yours. It is meant for your person of interest, but it is possible that it can resonate with you. Simply because we do exchange energy, we can pick up on other people's energy. We can also mimic the other person's energy as well. We start to mirror them. And this is just done on a subconscious level. We don't do it deliberately. Many of you know I only picked the top card. Here we have inspiration and abundance, but I'm not putting that in because it's not the top card. Top card for me has the most amount of energy. All right. We have here crisis, rhythms, crossroads, cycles, relationship, wisdom, growth, inspiration. Then we have hearth and home and selfhood under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Virgo, right now I'm in a state of crisis. My mind is racing 1,000 miles a minute. There's so many feelings and emotions that are coming and going, and I'm not able to sort them out. I'm very, very overwhelmed with what has happened and the way things have happened and the results thereof. I don't know how to fix the feelings that I have. Why I need to fix them is because they are very out of place, dismembered. There's so much going on in my mind right now. Nothing makes sense. The feeling of being overwhelmed overtakes my mind. And for this reason, I stand still. I don't make a move because I'm completely confused. You may wonder why I don't take action. It's because a logical side of me tells myself that I can't move forward unless I know exactly what I feel. Right now, there's a lot of mental anguish, anxiety, frustration, and impatience in my heart and my mind. And for this reason, I find it difficult to focus and to be with you the way that you would like me to. And I try on many levels. I try to be different. I try to forget about you sometimes. But no matter where I go, no matter what I do, something happens and I always end up thinking about you. I do feel that in this connection, I have worn many hats. I've tried to be quite different. So many things have happened, and I have tried my best. I try to be someone who is versatile. I've tried to be someone who is able to adjust to different times under different pressure. But there's certain things that happened, certain things that have happened in our connection. And it's a repetition. There's a repetitiveness of the behavior, of the habits, of the problems, of the beliefs. And it's becoming very overwhelming. And now I'm at a crossroads. I'm at a crossroads now, and I think, I wonder, I see different paths that lead to different places. And I wonder, should I take that particular one, or should I take the other one? Before, I never had a chance to really make a decision. But now I've realized that it's time for me to start making a decision. It is important for me to know and to understand where I'm headed in this connection with you. It's important for me to make that choice, to make that decision. I have tried for a long time, but me being overwhelmed has held me back, and unfortunately it still does. I am obsessing over you and over this situation, over this decision, certain things that have happened. I'm unable to stop thinking about all of this. And I do feel that in this connection, we do have a relationship that is very strong. It could turn into something strong. I feel that in this connection, this is something that I have waited for, longed for. Many moons and many nights have gone by, and I have thought about you. Always thinking, what are you doing? Who are you with? I want a long-term, committed relationship with you. I see the way the world views you, and I like what I see. I like the way you treat others and the way they treat you. You're very sweet, you're very gentle. And I see this side of you that is very different, very unique, very caring. I also feel that in this connection, there is a need for me to be learning from my mistakes. I need to be learning from my mistakes. So many things have happened in this connection. And I have grown wiser from all of the mistakes and the problems that we've come across. I am no longer the same person that you may remember me as back then. I have actually changed. I believe that I am more wiser now. I am different. However, because I am in such a mode of crisis, you don't see this side of me because I have not introduced this side to you yet. But yes, in regards to our relationship, I have become more wise. Wisdom has now surrounded me because of what happened between us, because of what I've learned, because of what I've experienced. And now I have understood that it is important for me to grow with you. I must grow. I feel that in this connection, things went very fast, very furious. Everything went very, very fast. And the problem is, I was not able to absorb and admire and cherish that time because I didn't want to. My attention was diverted to something else, something that you were not as interested in. But now I want to know about your past, about your younger years, about how your life was, your fears, what makes you happy, what makes you tick, certain things that only specifically you would know. Only things that you would know. I want to learn more about you because I never got the chance to before, because I never really cared. And this is what makes me wiser. This is why I am wise. Because I want to see you from the inside. What makes you who you are. And you do inspire me a lot. There's this sense of inspiration that I get from you. This inspiration makes me see the world in color before it seemed to be black and white. You bring color to my world. Everything looks different, sounds different, tastes different, smells different, and that different is good. I do feel that in this connection, you are this person who is truly my hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is where my home is. Whether you are miles away, I still feel as if there is this gap. I'm incomplete. And so my heart, my spirit, my soul wants to actually be with you wherever you are, because I feel incomplete. No matter what I do, no matter where I go, no matter how I act, I've always noticed that you have been this one person that has stood by my side. You've always been that one person who has given me a second chance. Sometimes I have taken advantage of that. I have taken advantage of that. And I've also taken your nurturing qualities for granted. Overall, I see you now as somebody who is thriving. You are quite alone, independent. You're self-sufficient, self-reliant. And you are a little defensive, and I don't blame you. So much has changed. And it's intimidating for me, because now I don't know how to reach out to you and be the way that you would like me to be with you. Very different. I'm almost nervous to reach out, because you are different now. You are no longer the same person that I once knew. I have changed you and turned you into what you are now. All right, Virgo. This last card, Selfhood. It does talk about how this person sees you now as a Nine of Pentacles, somebody who is very independent, thriving, you're glowing, you're doing your own thing, and that's great, and I hope you are. Sometimes when this card comes up, it's a very intimidating kind of card because it's like there was a campfire, okay? There was a fire and it extinguished, it's gone out. That was your fire, you and this person. How do they ignite and make that spark come to life again? How do they do that? When they see this, it's almost as if you have reset, you have rebooted. They don't know how to approach you anymore, and that's also probably why they feel very overwhelmed. There's many, many things as to what really makes a person overwhelmed, especially the masculine energy, but here There is this understanding, and it's very difficult for this person to think straight. They just can't. So if you feel this person's not really reaching out to you, it's because they have a lot of other issues that they have to deal with. That's not really related to you, but it's related to how they are not able to handle you. All right, let's have a look at any issues that may have occurred in the first place that started these obstacles, this distance. Oh my goodness. Temptation. That's a huge card. Okay. We have here, what am I doing? I'm so sorry. So strange. That was weird. Okay. We have here triumph and we have temptation. So both of these are major arcanas. 1 second. Let's have a look what triumph is. All right. So here this talks about how once upon a time, you know, things may have been okay between you. And there was a desire to expand. There was a desire to have success. And you guys never wanted to close in the sense that you wanted this to continue a long time ago when things were okay. But then what happened, there became this fear of expansion. The feeling of being pessimistic. This is what this person felt. They were afraid of expanding with you. They were feeling pessimistic. And even if they were uncertain how their future will manifest, they were hoping for a hopeful period ahead. They were hoping for better times ahead. The only thing here is that things seemed to be really good in the beginning. And then when things got very real, when maybe you said certain things to this person, they started to ghost you, or they started to fade, they started to take a step back. Why? Simply because of fear. Now remember, you had the crisis card, right? Again, this person is just overwhelmed with so many feelings that it can create fear. You see, if it's a simple situation, if the person wants you, they will be with you and there's no fear. But because they can't or they don't want to be with you, there's a reason for that. In this case, it is mostly about nervousness. It's about fear. And of course, when you have fear, you're also very overwhelmed. And that's where all of this kind of ties in. So that's something that happened. Maybe some of you just didn't know that. This person actually was afraid of expansion. They did not know if they wanted to. They did not know how to build a future with you. Then we have here temptation. This talks about how at some point in time, the connection between the both of you, which was a very sensual connection, became toxic. What they wanted was freedom from the temptation that they feel towards you. And they wanted to transform this weakness that they had into a strength. So they wanted to transform the weakness into a strength. They didn't want to be the way they are. They wanted to be and have things, you know, more secure. They wanted to be not so addicted to you. This talks about addiction and inner turmoil on a intimate level, on a sexual level. And because of that issue, it really does create a problem because it's not healthy. It's a toxic situation. So this person started noticing within themselves that their connection with you started to become very toxic. Not because of you, but because of the way they are. All right. Sorry, guys. Let's have a look at... Oh, okay. 10 of Swords. Let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot deck. So these are any actions, any plans, any intentions that this person may have towards you. Interesting. 5 of Wands. And then we have the Ace of Wands. All right. So we have here the 10 of Swords. What may have happened, Virgo, this person may have ghosted you or kept their distance from you for a while. The grass was definitely not greener on the other side. They've come back and now they have their face down on the grass, stabbed by 10 swords on their back. Fate and destiny cheated this person. They feel as if they've been betrayed. They feel that wherever they had gone, out in the distance, they thought that things would be different there. It was not. They thought things would be better there. It was not. And so now they just feel absolutely defeated. However, they're leaning more towards you now. In their heart, they do feel the Wheel of Fortune that someday, some way, we will meet again. I will meet my Virgo again. They're waiting and they're hoping for chance, fate and destiny. They're not trying to push this, which is actually, remember, the wisdom card, right? Very wise. They're not trying to push this. They're trying to let it flow naturally. We also have here the Five of Wands. This does talk about conflicts, arguments, inner turmoil, external people, maybe rumors and jealousy by other people causing problems in this connection. That's another storyline. That's one storyline. This could also be simply both of you having so many arguments and dreading the fact that there may be arguments. But there is a desire in between the two cards here, the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. There's a desire to fix this. So even though there are these, this rough exterior, this argument, this struggle, it's being, I guess you can say, overshadowed, or it's trying to be canceled out by the Ace of Wands. So even if such feelings exist, or such people are causing problems, it's a huge card to have. Ace of Wands, some of you know, it's a very passionate, intensely, intimately intense connection. Like the card itself talks about wanting to be intimate with a person, right? It talks about love. It talks about sexuality. And this kind of like trumps everything, right? So this is really interesting because two cards here are quite negative, and then two cards are very positive. And these for me are negative, these for me are positive. So it is good because this is in between the both, right? And so they kind of cover this up. One folds over, the other folds over, and they're trying to suppress this. Ultimately, Six of Cups under the bottom of the deck. This person is starting to feel, Virgo, a spiritual connection with you. Something that happened in a past life. You do have a past life connection with this person, and if you are so, if it's so difficult, you can go to my website, have a look at some of the readings that I do. I do love readings. They're open right now. I'm still doing love readings. And I also do past life readings just to provide a sense of closure, a sense of information. Many people, I mean, all the people that I, do readings for, they're quite happy because of the fact that they're able to see their situation that happened in a past life and how they're affected now. This is a past life connection. This person realizes that. The one thing is they also are hoping and wishing to recreate those same moments early on in the connection that were very sweet and innocent and naive. The first few times this person met you, those first few feelings, the first touch, the first kiss, the first glance, all that stuff. They really want to relive those moments because they feel that they were just amazing. This person, Virgo, wants to take you back into the past, the way things were back then. And they know that things got really bad as time progressed. However, they want that second chance. They do want that. And they do want, and they are going to, I see with the action card here, Ace of Wands, they are going to take action towards you and offer you something that is going to be very romantic, actually, and loving. There's a lot of love here. Six of Cups. This person may feel that you are their soulmate. You can visit my other channel, Asnointia Audio. I have information on what and who is a twin flame, what and who is a soulmate, what and who is a karmic partner. All right. Let's have a look at Archangel Answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. Right. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Okay. So we have here improving health. So some of you may have gone through some health-related issues because of this connection. Perhaps whatever health issues you had, they increased over time because of stress and worry and anxiety. This is the first card, so first card's the strongest. So the angels are actually quite concerned about your health. Health comes first. Health is wealth. So your health will be improving. It is important, however, to make sure that you are able to manage many aspects in your life. Now, being healthy doesn't just mean the body. It also means your body, your mind, your spirit, your heart, right? This is something that, wow, recovery. Again, another health-related card. This is something that is necessary if you want to move forward in life, because being healthy is not just one type of healthy. There's a few types, and it has to cover your mind, body, spirit, soul. Then everything about you, everything around you will be attracted towards you. Will just resonate. You'll resonate on a higher frequency. Now, we have here within the next few weeks, yes, you will be able to take action. Now, this could be within the next few weeks or months. In fact, we do have here the next few months as well. They want you to remain positive because there is something better than the situation that you are in, Virgo. You will be also able to recover. This is a very specific message for some of you who have actually had issues in relation to your health. There may have been some problems specifically regarding your health, just for a handful of you, just for some of you, not all of you. But this message is for those of you mainly who have had any type of health. This could be, just sleepless nights, insomnia, anxiety, stress, tension, worry. That also is related to your health. So it's good because there's something better than the situation that you're in right now. And in the far future, there's going to be recovery, which is really good. We also have here forgiveness. So forgiveness is very important because forgiveness, for example, in the Bible, right? And many of you know that my background spiritually is that of a throne angel. And you can look that up, what that means. That's why I reference a lot to the Christ consciousness, because that is who I follow, and that is how I get all of this gift, right? These strange things that I do. I do a lot of strange stuff. So forgiveness is kind of like when you can't forgive somebody, it really eats away at you. And forgiveness itself, you can almost imagine it as something as a negative energy bubble. And that bubble orbits around you for so many years because you just can't forgive that person. Once you are able to maybe forgive but not forget, right? Once you're able to forgive, that negative energy bubble no longer orbits around you. It's released. And so that's one less thing to worry about. Some of us can forgive, and some of us just have these things where it's unforgivable, right? It does happen. We're still human. We have to be like that too. It's just hard. It's not easy forgiving people. Sometimes it's because people just don't know any better, and they did what they did because they thought it was the right thing to do at that time. But here, as the angels have mentioned, forgiveness is key. This is truly the only card here that has a lot of meaning. Forgiveness is an action card. They're saying that somebody here needs to forgive somebody. So someone's going to say sorry, someone's going to apologize. But either way, that forgiveness will help in the recovering process, in that healing process of an individual. This could be you, this could be the other person. As they're saying, there's something better. Now, within the next few months, there are going to be changes, Virgo, in relation to action, taking action in relation to your health, in relation to realizing that there is something better, and also, you know, this conversation that's going to take place around forgiveness. So this is quite important. Keep that in mind. Now, I did want to just announce that 3 cards here are truly, you know, really important. Improving health, recovery, and remain positive. So energetically, I do have on my website these packages. So one is called the Chakra Checkup, which would be applicable to this and this. And also there is, if not the Chakra Checkup, some people prefer also getting the Holy Light package, for example. The only thing with the Holy Light package is that it's not in detail. So with the Chakra Checkup, I can actually remotely look into your home and tell you how many negative energies you have in there, what types of negative energies around your aura and inside of your body. So that's what you get with the Chakra Checkup. It's very in-depth. It's very detailed. I tell you a lot. And the benefit of that is that, you know, once your chakras are cleared, and my methods are very different from the typical yogi's methods. The principles are the same, but my methods are slightly different. I help you get rid of those negative energies. And the problem is, if we have negative energies around us and in our homes, around our aura, even inside of our chakra centers, because those are energies and we have energy centers, it's very easy for them to mix in with us. It's hard to stay positive. How are you supposed to stay positive if you have negative energies literally surrounding you, even inside of you? It's not easy staying positive. So even if people say remain positive, it's easier said than done. Positivity is like an energy. It comes to you. And if you have negative energy, it actually repels. It pushes it back. So nothing good can come towards you because the negative energy is pushing. So here we have a situation where in your life, you might truly be in a very toxic situation. Maybe in a toxic environment. Maybe there's some toxic people or negative people around you. Perhaps it could be jealous people as well. Right? A lot of people that have a lot of things to say. Whatever it is, Virgo, it is important for you to keep your distance from these people, because what happens is these negative people can, basically what happens is they can say certain things and yes, give you the evil eye, but it's beyond that. Their negative energy can jump onto you. And just like a flea or like a tick, it can just, like a flea, it just jumps right onto you. And they see that you are more susceptible. And this is also how, when our chakra centers become very weak, when it comes out of balance, we do start to have an effect on our health as well. This is all metaphysical science. This is all pseudoscience. But, you know, India's been doing it for 5,000 years. So there's clearly something going on, right? And it seems to work. So why not try that? So I just wanted to mention this to you. Definitely be in a very positive environment. Surround yourself with positive people, positive affirmations. It's very important to stay in that mindset, because then you will attract positive energy. By getting rid of negative energy, which is like the ones I'm saying in the packages, by getting rid of negative energy, you're getting rid of the blockages, you're getting rid of the obstacles. And so once it's gone, positive energy is allowed to come in. This is the way it's easy to manifest. You can manifest easier if you get rid of the negative energy. Negative energy basically puts up a barrier, puts up a shield. It does not allow good things to come in. I've seen this in homes where opportunities, abundance, and prosperity is about to come to a home. However, they have jinns, evil spirits, and demons in that home. And so they don't allow positive things to come in. However, if anything negative is coming through the door or through the window, they allow it to come in. They're like, hey, come on in, join the party, join the club. And then you have like, oh my God, it's like in the teens, like it can be from anywhere from, I've seen average 3 to 5 entities, to even the highest I've seen is 23 entities just in a home. And so it's not difficult to get rid of them, but it is important to, because it can create a lot of issues related to health. Actually, they start sucking the life out of you, you know, like literally. Okay, Virgo, that's a totally different story, and I hope one day I'll be able to make a video on negative energies, because many of you know I do help get rid of negative energies. Just have a look at my website if you feel that there's been a lot going on that's just not working out for you. It does help, because at the very least you'll get rid of obstacles in your life, and whatever is owed to you karmically, whatever is owed to you and written in your book of life, that will come to you. So that's really good, and that's what we're here for. We want to have the best life. We all deserve the best, right? However, karma also comes back, so we need to keep that in mind too. All right, my dear Virgos, I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Let me know in the comments below if any of this resonated with you. You all take care, stay safe, and yes, I wanted to mention, thumbs up. Thank you so much, everybody, for your encouragement, for your support. I have officially become the check mark. I have a check mark on my name now, so that means that I've been verified on YouTube. And I cannot believe this. I can't. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, I can't believe this, because this is not like something that I thought would turn into something so huge. But I must say the majority of my life is this now, plus my full-time job, so which is as an essential worker. I can't really stop there. But this is something that I really love doing, and I really appreciate all of you for your encouragement, for letting me know how these readings resonate, and for, of course, you know, the ones that come to me for personal readings as well, and I'm able to somehow help you in some sort of way. All right, Virgo, you all take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys again. Bye now.